What's up YouTube, it's Monte. Please excuse the audio. My condenser mic isn't working at the moment. I'm working on getting a new one. But in the meantime, we're gonna be doing a quick review into Lil Tecca's newest album, Plan A. Years after Lil Tecca dropped his fourth studio album, Tech, with great tracks like 500 Pounds, Need Me, Monday Through Sunday, and Fell in Love with Ken Carson. Lil Tecca has decided to bless us with yet another album. And man, when I'm telling you I was hyped for this album, I was hyped. Beat selection was probably the first thing I noticed off rip when listening to this album. Lil Tecca really locked in and really found like a different flow or different producers to really just curate a different sound for this album, Plan A. First of all, he kicked it off with number 2 and Never Last, which were on my playlist for probably the longest time. And then he dropped Taste, which at first I really didn't pay too much attention to, but it started growing on me. Why I wasn't paying attention to it? Probably because he dropped the snippet for Bad Time. When you listen to Bad Time, especially as a Tecca fan, you know it's something special because Lil Tecca barely puts 2 verses on his songs. But back to the album, this is one of my favorite albums by Lil Tecca. Personally, I would probably put it number 3 overall. We got 18 songs. Now, as far as this album, we only have one feature with Don Toliver, which is a banger, by the way. Apparently, the song was Don Toliver's, and Lil Tecca just asked to hop on it, and they just had it going from there. Super excited that we were able to get Hard Stone Psycho, Don Toliver, meshing with Lil Tecca on the same song. Personally, I would have enjoyed having more of a melodic song by both of them as they both have very great vocals, but I'm not mad nonetheless. I still got a great collab on the album. I feel like Lil Tecca doesn't need features, period, because he's such a melodic rapper and he can just like be a different artist each song depending on the beat and his flow. My favorite tracks, aside from the 4 songs that came out before the album, be D1, Vogue, Mama, and probably Cold Girls. I also appreciate the song Self for Self, as Lil Tecca really switched up his flow and it feels like more of a memo or just kind of like him rambling about his lifestyle and how life has been. I appreciate that song. I feel like it's a good accent piece to the album personally. For this album, we know Lil Tecca is going up against the Goliath Future in his new album Mixtape Pluto, which I will be reviewing in the next video.
Sensational.
And that alone will for sure kill his first week sales, as Future is already hitting the Billboard with all of his songs. And then also the amount of industry love and etc. that Future will be getting compared to Lil Tecca. Although I've been hearing more positive things about Lil Tecca's album compared to positive things about Future's album. Another thing that I'll think affect Lil Tecca's first week sales for this album specifically is that he doesn't have a hit single. Now, when I say a hit single, I'm not saying that Taste or Bad Time or Never Last or Number 2 aren't hit singles. What I'm trying to say is they didn't really have a major impact leading into this album, as for example 500 Pounds did with Tech. So my first week sales projections, I'm projecting around 30 to 45,000 first week. And that's being very generous because of Future. But yeah, man, that'll conclude my review on Lil Tecca's album. Really enjoyed the project. Unfortunately, he dropped around the same time as Future and it'll probably overshadow it a bit. But I still feel like it's been holding its own, especially through TikTok. I've been saying that people have been giving it good reviews and that people have been kind of feeling a little fishy about Future. But we'll get into that in my next review, which y'all should make sure to check out, which I will be reviewing Future's Mixtape Pluto. But if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. And let me know what you guys want me to review next. Peace.